Hello, my name is Jody. Welcome to a guided meditation, brainwave control for sleep and lucid dreaming. Please make yourself as comfortable as you possibly can in a time and a place where you are unlikely to be interrupted. This meditation exercise would be best practiced at bedtime or at any time you have time to take a long nap. This is because at the end of this meditation, you will be entering a state that generates delta brainwaves. Delta brainwaves are those that indicate a person is in the deepest level of peaceful dreamless sleep. Before you fall asleep, however, you will be invited to partake in some guided relaxation exercises to slow down and focus the mind on the here and now for best results. After you have fully and deeply relaxed your mind and your body, we will spend some time cultivating each of 6 brainwave states: gamma, beta, mu, alpha, and theta, before coming to rest in delta, where I will bid you good night with wishes for the most deeply restful sleep you have ever had, so you can awake tomorrow, alert, focused, and ready to try out your new skill, taking control of your own brainwave patterns to improve your mood and overall level of functioning, especially during times that used to cause you stress, upset, or confusion. Please relax. Close your eyes if you haven't done so, and listen quietly to the sound of my voice. Start by lying on your back if you find this position comfortable. You may choose whatever position is most comfortable to you, and you may begin by focusing on your breathing and whatever it is you are sitting and lying on right now. You could take a few seconds to be aware of each part of your body that is in contact with your bed or chair and feel how this thing is comfortably supporting your weight. Allow yourself to become still. Sometimes, when you become fully relaxed, it can feel very nice to pick a body part and focus on releasing all trapped energy in this place. Fully relax and just let it all go to wherever this sort of thing goes when you realize you don't need to hold on to this tension anymore. You could relax your forearms, feeling the wrists and the hands now. Nothing to hold on to anymore. You can just let it all go now. And then there is your chest. You can just soften your chest on the outside and the inside, and then tune into the belly and really feel this part of your body softening. And now your back, upper back, lower back, and the middle of your back, down into your hips and your legs. You can feel how relaxed your feet are and your ankles, whole body all at once relaxing and refreshing itself, giving yourself permission to relax even deeper with each soft, slow, relaxed breath. So anytime you feel the need to come out of your state of deep relaxation, you may simply deepen your breaths, speeding them up until you feel alert and able to focus on whatever it is that needs your attention. But for now, you may follow this simple meditation to help you focus your mind, relax, and slow down for a while, lying where you are, relaxing, focusing on how relaxed you are, clearing your mind, and your mind is peaceful and still, and your eyes are relaxed and closed, and if your mind wanders off or becomes too busy to focus, you may reward yourself with good feelings for noticing this, and gently guide your attention back to how soft, warm, and relaxed your eyes are, or feel your breath coming in and out, soft and slow, feeling safe, taking the warm relaxation in with the breath, and with each breath out, letting the tension go, and then doing it again. And you could relax your shoulders and your thighs, now your jaw. If your mouth opens a bit, that's okay. You may rest your tongue up at the back of your mouth, gently resting it up against your soft palate, because this mouth position can be helpful to those who wish to stay completely still. This position, with the back of your tongue resting gently against the soft part at the back of the roof of your mouth, can keep your mouth from watering, so you won't be distracted by having to swallow. Feel how your body reacts to this. Feel if it helps you to relax even more deeply, sinking down. As you are becoming more relaxed, you may become more aware of the sounds around you, sounds from inside the room you are in, or sounds from outside. You can allow these sounds to be and enjoy peaceful feelings of not doing anything. And as you do this more often, it will be more easy to do this, to relax, not do anything, and just allow the world to be as it is for now, becoming aware of the here and now in this present moment. There is nothing more important for you to do right now, coming out of the thinking world and just resting in the here and now, eyes relaxed, soft, warm, and closed. Just take a moment to appreciate this feeling, bringing your attention inward to inside your body, inside yourself. You may be aware of parts of your body and how they feel. You can do this in a friendly way, not judging, just going with your attention inside your body, experiencing it as one whole field of energy, and bringing your presence to your feet, giving them some space to just be how they are right now, bringing the light of your presence into this part of your body, and now feeling your legs, feeling friendly about your legs, however they feel right now. It is all just fine in this one moment, and you can feel your body is alive. And now filling your belly with your presence, your warmth, and your attention. And now you can go with your attention into your back, becoming aware of your back and your shoulders and your arms, your hands and your fingers. And if anything feels tense, that's okay. You can perhaps let that tension go just a little bit and become just a little bit more relaxed in this area, and your head, your face, and your neck. And now it may be a little more easy to just feel your whole body all at once, allowing it to be just as it is for this moment. And you can focus on your eyes for a moment and just pay attention to whatever it is you see on the backs of your soft, relaxed, closed eyelids, and you can focus on what you see in this moment on this part of your body. And you may like to shift your attention to the sound of my voice, or you may prefer to just let my voice fade into the background and appreciate your own relaxed, peaceful, sleepy feelings, and allow yourself to go deeper, deeper into relaxation, deeper into sleep, or deeper into a hypnotic trance. Whatever feels right to you is the correct choice. Perhaps deeper into a meditative state, with your mind being right here, right now, clean, clear, peaceful, and still. This is your time for you, and you are to do whatever feels good to you, whatever helps you feel better. You may spend this time just focusing on whatever makes you feel good, and that would be perfectly wonderful. And in this quiet, peaceful place, it may be nice to focus on our minds and pay attention to our brain waves to see if we can change the frequency of these vibrations and see what kind of effect this will have. Experiments on Tibetan Buddhist monks have shown a direct link between deep meditation and gamma brain waves. These waves indicate an experience of higher consciousness is occurring. In this state, the brain becomes very sensitive. You may have experienced some of this effect already. As you become more deeply relaxed and clear your mind of all upsetting or distracting thoughts and focus on your breathing, you may become more aware of things you had not previously noticed, like how your breath feels entering and leaving your body. You may also become more acutely aware of every sound that is happening around you. Sounds you didn't notice a few moments ago, now filling your awareness. Even more aware of the silence if there is no sounds, or the silence around the sounds. You may also become more aware of how comfortable your bed is, how it softly supports your weight, how your covers feel, how your body feels as it is becoming more and more relaxed. So many things you can shift your attention to in the here and now. Things you may not notice if your mind is busy thinking about other people or other things that are not happening here and now. Fully relaxed and able to observe things without thinking about them too much. This can make you more aware, more happy, relaxed, and joyful, even when things are not going your way, maybe especially if things are not going your way. When these monks were told to feel feelings of objective compassion or unconditional love while meditating, their brain activity formed a pattern that was even more rhythmic and coherent. All of their neural structures began working in harmony, causing even greater clarity of thought. We could try this right now and see how it feels. Simply clear your mind, allow it to rest for now, and refocus on your relaxed, sleepy breathing. And as you lie there, quiet and still, shift your awareness to your heart and imagine yourself filling your heart with love for no reason other than it feels good to feel this feeling. Let this feeling of love and allowing fill your entire being, your entire consciousness. It doesn't matter what anyone else did or didn't do right now. Right now, the only thing that is important is feeling love. You could feel it for a person you care about if that helps to get you started. And right now, in this quiet, still place, fill this place with peaceful feelings of love. Observe this feeling. Enjoy and appreciate this feeling. And now, let's just take a moment to rest here in this feeling and observe what kind of effect it is having. This effect is strongest at 40 Hertz, vibrating 40 times every second, and it grows stronger with practice, causing a heightened sense of consciousness, bliss, happiness, and heightened intelligence, becoming sharper, smarter, better equipped to cope, reducing your stress, elevating your mood, lengthening your life, allowing you to enjoy it more, mind staying sharp and functioning better. Now and further on into your old age, you may like to take some time in the morning or even a few seconds anytime you have them to just breathe, relax, clear your mind, and feel love for no reason. Over time, you may notice yourself feeling better, and know this simple little exercise is worth the effort. Enjoying the psychological and biological rewards of cultivating your gamma brainwaves. And now we have beta brainwaves. These waves vibrate at a frequency of between 12 and 30 hertz. These waves are associated with active, busy, or anxious thinking. We don't have to practice this kind of thinking right now. It will be more than enough to just know how that is. Perhaps sometimes your mind wanders off to worry about something or trying to set something straight when there isn't anything you can really do about it. If your mind has wandered off, focusing on some other place and time, rehearsing an old problem that is over now and beyond your control, your mind has drifted into beta state. If you have problems with high blood pressure, tremors, anxiety, your doctor may prescribe barbiturates or beta blockers to help remedy this problem. If you are actively concentrating on every word I say, trying to learn it, memorize it, trying very hard, worrying if you are doing this properly, you may be putting yourself in a beta frame of mind. This is why I tell you it is okay to allow your mind to relax. Just let it all go. Give your mind permission to just drift and wander if you would like, and you will not have to follow every instruction for this to work. This should be easy and this should be fun, and you are only to do what is relaxing and enjoyable for you. There are no wrong answers, and whatever you choose will be the correct choice. Beta waves may also hang out around your motor cortex that controls your movement. If you move your muscles, beta waves are diminished. This is why it may be best to get up and do something physical that moves your muscles if you are feeling you are having an attack of beta waves. In the motion center of your brain, beta waves may cause you to have a rollover signal when you are lying in bed. Perhaps you are doing a meditation, yogic exercise, or lucid dreaming work that requires you to lie still, and suddenly you feel the urge to roll over or change your position. If you are lying still right now, you may have already experienced this or will at some time during this recording. The urge can become quite strong, and if you resist it for a while, and then let it build, and then roll over, there is a release, and these brain waves that keep you awake are greatly reduced. This release allows you to become more comfortable, relax more deeply, and sink deeper into sleep. Too many beta waves can also slow your reaction time, cause you to become clumsy and uncoordinated. So it is best as much as possible to keep your mind quiet and focused on the task at hand. And now, vibrating more slowly, we have mu waves. These form a rhythm of 8 to 13 waves per second. This is about the same frequency as alpha waves, but these waves center around a different part of the brain, and like beta waves, can be problematic in certain individuals. Learning to manage the mu wave can cause you to connect to and get along better with the people around you, while also helping you learn more quickly, and most importantly, help you to become more wise. These waves are often present in the area of the brain that controls voluntary movement, and can be most active when your body is physically at rest, as it probably is right now. This wave is suppressed when one performs a physical action and can also be suppressed when imagining yourself performing a physical task. Your imagination may be helpful here as you could imagine yourself performing a repetitive task, something you're good at. Maybe something as simple as walking down a sidewalk. With your mind's eye, you could imagine what your feet look like as you are walking along this sidewalk. Imagine how you would feel. Enjoy the rhythmic swaying of your arms as you walk along this sidewalk. Just seeing yourself take step after step, suppressing the mood wave by imagining this, making this image as sharp, clear, close up, and real as you can, feeling yourself walking and relaxing, walking effortlessly, walking easily, knowing how to do this walking because you have done it a million times before. No mood waves to impede your progress, able to move freely, enjoying the energy of it. And what is even more wonderful is your mood waves can be suppressed by watching someone else perform a physical task or action. Let's watch someone else perform a graceful and skillful task and see how this feels. You might like to imagine a ballet dancer or gymnast, or if you enjoy other sports, you could see your favorite athlete hitting the perfect home run or doing whatever it is this person does well. Just imagine yourself paying close attention to this person doing this wonderful thing. You may feel empathetic towards this person and feel the feelings this person must be feeling as he or she does something and makes it look so easy, like they have done it a million times before. Nothing holding them back, free and easy, so wonderful to watch, a joy to behold. Or maybe you would prefer to hear a singer hit and hold that perfect note, and while you listen, get that feeling you know that singer must be feeling as this person makes this perfect sound. You may enjoy feeling for yourself how that would feel to be able to do that. And as you feel what these people would feel, you are activating your mirror neurons. These neurons are impeded by mood waves. Mirror neurons are crucial for higher awareness, understanding how others feel, and coordination of intention. So it is very good for you to pay attention to yourself as you perform routine tasks. Enjoy your own special talents and share in the wonder and the glory of the truly talented. Anytime you choose, you may take a few seconds to imagine someone doing something with great grace and skill and truly appreciate the feelings that come with these achievements. And you may find yourself with a better understanding of your intentions and goals and become truly motivated in ways that could surprise you. Mood wave suppression is also key to developing compassion and understanding of others. Next time you are dealing with someone who is being difficult, try to imagine what it is like to be that person and have their feelings. You don't have to think they are right or agree with them. It will do just fine to accept this is where they are coming from, so you may be more able to detach and deal with this person more effectively. Also keep in mind when dealing with difficult people, your own mental health and peace of mind is your primary goal. Most of our neurons are able to learn from our mistakes, but a mirror neuron is special because it can learn from other people's mistakes, and learning from the misfortune of others can be so much less painful than learning from our own. If you would like to be more successful at anything at all, you may suppress your moon waves and use your mirror neurons to help you get there. Simply find someone who has the happiness, success, or know-how you would like to possess, and imitate within your own mind everything you can think of about this person. You may study their thoughts, feelings, attitudes, beliefs, even their physiology, and try this on for yourself and see how it works for you. It's okay to change things about yourself if you would like to. No one deserves to spend a lifetime being held captive by labels, when these things can be discarded as easily as an old pair of shoes that don't fit properly anymore. Here is an opportunity to retrain your brain for better understanding and social functioning. And now we have alpha waves. These waves are the same frequency as moon waves, but are found more to the back of the brain, around your visual cortex. If you are listening to this right now, I am sure you have enjoyed alpha waves many times. These waves are at their best when you are awake and relaxing with your eyes closed. Zen masters, meditation enthusiasts, and people who are daydreaming or not really paying attention have higher levels of alpha waves. Cultivating alpha waves has been quite helpful for people with phobias, hyperactivity, and stuttering. Yet increases in alpha wave activity can predict accidents and mistakes due to inattention. For times like right now, when your rapt attention is not really necessary, it's okay to allow your mind to just drift and wander, allowing my voice to fade into the background if you would like, and just enjoy how it feels to allow your mind to rest and relax, not really needing to focus on anything at all, knowing you are not driving a car or operating dangerous machinery right now. So it is just fine to focus on nothing at all and allow your mind to be as lazy as it would like to be. This is an excellent time to enjoy your alpha waves when you are fully relaxed, with your eyes closed, releasing all tension, and there is nothing you have to think about or figure out. Such a joyful, pleasant, peaceful, relaxed feeling. And these alpha waves oscillate in a rhythm of about 10 hertz, 10 waves per second. And you may like to slow them down even further and see if you can enjoy some theta brainwaves. These vibrate at 4 to 7 hertz and tend to appear during drowsy, meditative, and lightly sleeping states. This is where the line between asleep and awake gets a little fuzzy, and if you are lucky, you can maintain enough awareness in this state to observe yourself falling asleep and experience how it feels to go into sleep paralysis, have a lucid dream, or an out-of-body experience. Some of these theta wave events are short bursts, only about 1 second long, or you may have had a quick flash or vision while falling asleep or waking up, or heard someone say your name when you know you are alone. This is where dreams happen, and there are many people arguing about how or why we dream. No one seems to know for sure, but one explanation is when the mind is deeply resting, not so deep as deep delta wave sleep, but resting enough to let go, relax, unfocus, and just let go to rest. There are neurons randomly firing, just wandering around, not having to pay attention anymore. They are off work now and can play, not needing the discipline of waking thought and attention, but not quite unconscious yet. And as these neurons are enjoying their playtime, there are parts of your brain that like to make sense of things that you perceive and attach meaning to your perceptions. So your brain makes up stories and images, hallucinations and false perceptions, and the results can be quite entertaining if you are in the right frame of mind. If you are relaxed and happy and nothing is bothering you. I know dreaming has also been linked to learning and memory. It is simply a preference to treat dream time as relax and play time. And as we all need time to relax and let go to perform at our best, to fully enjoy our theta wave activity, we may train ourselves to remain awake as we fall asleep. Keep a dream journal or make a commitment to focus on our dream memories as soon as we wake up. There are so many ways to learn to lucidly dream and remember those dreams. The best way I have found is to stay still, listen to something to help you relax, and focus your attention on what you see or hear that comes from the still, quiet place within your own mind. Just wait patiently, staying still and quiet, allowing the mind to rest, not needing to think about anything or figure anything out. And if your mind begins to wander off into thought, as minds often do, calmly and kindly direct your attention back to the empty space within, the blank void where dreams are born. And you could do that right now if you wanted to. You could just allow my words to fade away and pay attention to whatever you see on the backs of your closed eyelids. Maybe you see specks or swirls of color, random patterns, and feeling how the body feels as it becomes more and more relaxed. If you observe how your body feels, maybe start with just your hands or your feet. You may feel a slight tingling. As you pay attention to this feeling, it may spread. If you stay still and just observe your body as it falls asleep, you may feel numbness or heaviness as your body has become too heavy to move. So still and heavy, sinking just a little deeper into the bed as you let go and just allow your body to lie there, letting it be as it falls asleep. It may become too difficult to move, but that's okay. You know you really could move if you wanted to, but that may ruin your enjoyment of these deeply relaxed feelings. Moment by moment, feeling the sleep creeping in, allowing it to happen. And if you pay attention to your hearing, you may hear some sounds or noises, but if you pay very close attention to the silence, you may hear a slight humming or buzzing sound. If you stay very quiet and listen for a time, you may hear random sounds or voices as you are slipping into sleep, and this can be very interesting. To observe the games your mind will play as it slows down, brainwaves slowing down and going deeper into sleep. Watching what you see on the backs of your closed eyelids, paying attention to the color or the darkness there, like your own private movie screen. And as you slow down, get closer to sleep, these random patterns can form images, some of them very bright and real, just a flash or maybe something longer. Maybe you will begin to dream. I know you will. Everyone does every night. You could make a deal with yourself right now to remember these dreams. Notice when you are dreaming. Thinking about your dreams when you wake up so you can remember what happened. Allowing your mind to float free, play, imagine, and be as strange or as interesting as it would like to be. We all need a little rest and recreation before we fall asleep, and our neurons are no different. And then there comes a time when we need to just rest. Rest deeply, being quiet, still, and doing nothing at all. Resting, rejuvenating, and repairing your mind, body, and spirit. Getting it all ready for a new day where you are rested and at your best. And this is where we do our best work at resting, in delta wave sleep, slow, sleepy delta waves, less than 1 per second, or maybe 2, so slow and restful. If you can still hear the sound of my voice, you are not in deep delta sleep yet, but you soon will be. And it is good to have lots of delta wave sleep to keep your mind and body healthy and functioning at its best. Asleep or awake, right now it doesn't really matter, as long as you are resting. And as you are resting, this is a good time to set your intentions for this very important time that lies before you. You can send your brain the message to slow down and rest deeply and quietly. Deep, slow waves, lying almost completely still. Know as you sleep, you will allow yourself lots of time to be quiet. Slow, still, resting deeply, deeply for a long time. All the work is done, and there's nothing left to do but be still. Be still and rest deeply. Sleep softly. Waves coming more and more slowly, more and more slowly until they have almost stopped, till you are sleeping deeply, deeper and deeper, more and more deeply relaxed, slower and even more deeply sinking into sleep, enjoying a long, sound sleep, allowing yourself all the rest you need, so still, so softly resting, going deeper and deeper and even deeper still, till you enjoy the most deeply restful sleep you have ever had, so deeply resting until it is time to wake up, feeling more rested and refreshed than you ever thought possible, because you knew the whole time you were asleep, you knew to rest deeply and slowly, staying so still and calm and quiet, making the most of this time, using every moment to sleep deeply, slowly, and ever so still. Sometimes you will dream, and this is rest too, allowing your neurons to fire randomly any way they would like, letting it all go for now. And then you fall back into sleeping so deeply, feeling so good to go into a long, sound sleep, knowing what is best for you, knowing what is right for you, and sleep now. Deep and gentle, peaceful slumber, going deeper and deeper, wondering how deeply you can go into perfectly still, restful sleep. You will stay this still, quiet, and perfectly relaxed as you go deeper and deeper into sleep, knowing when to rest in the fathomless depths of perfect, dreamless sleep, and knowing when to let your mind go and dream for a while. But for now, you can continue to go deeper and deeper into sleep until it is time to wake up, deeper and deeper to sleep, the deepest and most restful sleep, only interrupted by pleasant and interesting dreams.